Ladies and gentlemen, this is fair warning. 8:21 p.m., 10/24/2019. Look at Apollo. Now's the time. Basically, what you're looking at the last 7 days, 31% up. Okay? 24 hours, 20% up. Last hour, 5.39. Ooh, 5.4% up. 0.001. Now keep in mind, just a few days ago, this was at 0.0007. You are now at 0.001. It is climbing fast, very, very fast. So what you must keep in mind is that when it climbs very fast like this, and you're still at the very affordable, very, very, very affordable, that you must get in. Because if you get in now, you are going to get probably good profits. I cannot guarantee anything, but I can tell you this. I am not your financial advisor, but I will tell you this, that this makes sense. It really does. I mean, look at it. What do you have? You have an all-in-one. It's the best coin around. It's the, I'm talking American now. Okay, all right. Back to myself. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, got carried away. All right, so when you have this action going on right now, while the market is, let me just do this. Bitcoin's been down quite a bit the last little 48 hours, but slightly down in the last 24. Ethereum at slightly down in the last 24. Good news for XRP, up 4.23%. Now this is my opinion, okay? When you have a coin like XRP that is being pushed and supported by its community, when you have Apollo supported by its community all over Twitter, cranking, okay, cranking. Large Telegram group, very large Telegram group, actually two of them. And when you look at what's going on in the market, you got to understand too, like ETH. I'll get into the news in a second here, but this is big stuff. ETH, veteran, whatever his name is, Litecoin, both have their pieces out there. They are archaic. When you look at the proof of work, and they're talking about how proof of stake is so, the future, and that it's going to be so much better for them. Apollo's proof of stake, and was from day one. Okay, you look at Litecoin, they have no business model. They're like, well, that's what they say. We'll put something together. Forget that. Go for a team that is organized and putting things together and rocking. And with Apollo in Africa next week, or actually, let's look at this. You've got the launch within 12 days, 21 hours, 36 minutes, 35. You have Apollo Africa. They are partnered with the ADF group, making a major announcement. Okay? All I can say is that when you have a coin that is an all-in-one, it has, like, people are always talking about how it has the features of the top 10, right? So why do you need them? You only need the all-in-one. You know what it comes down to? It's all in one place, and it's let the other coins be, but what it comes down to, Apollo's got it all, and they have it in the best of all, and that's the ticket. Fastest, the most private with the public option. They have sharding blocks actively live on the database, first to do it. Live database blockchain. They have the updated preventing forks. No 51% attacks. I mean, keep going down the long list. And what you have is this. When I read it, I was like, oh my God, archaic. And I'm not going to even talk about it. That's how much I don't like it. Kidding. What happened here? Oh, those bastards. Get rid of that. President of Crypto Capital arrested in an alleged money laundering operation. And this one just was breaking news. Crypto Capital President Ivan Manuel Molina Lee was arrested by Polish authorities, according to local reports. He was arrested by Polish authorities accused of being part of an international drug cartel involved in money laundering operations using Bitfinex, according to several Polish news sites. R3 Accenture to develop a blockchain-based settlement system. Now, the thing about this, anybody that's following R3 and knows about what's going on, but the main thing that they're doing here is large sums of money. And the way they're promoting it and doing it, blockchain isn't really used in its mantra, but it's used in the back end. And that's what a lot of these larger things are doing. They're putting, using blockchain, but they're not really saying they're using it. And they're doing it with large sums of money. So gross settlement can be expensive and slow, and R3 is going to do it a lot better using stable coins. So there you go there. Now, I'm not saying that's a good thing, but it shows you the power of blockchain. They should be publicizing it. BAYK launching new Bitcoin options in December. In the industry first. Had a slow start. They did BAYK, but they will be building, and this is something that you'll have to watch. It's not going to be anything astounding over the next 6 months to a year. It's going to be pushing and pushing. It's in its maturity phase. New York lawmakers say payments should be a public infrastructure and blockchain could lay the foundation. Yes, again, getting back to blockchain. Inclusive value ledger. The New York lawmakers are introducing a proposal for the integrated value ledger, which would use blockchain for a public payment system. Use Apollo. They've got the public payment system. Now, app-controlled bank current raises $20 million from Galaxy Digital and others. So this one here, I didn't get a chance to really read it, but $45 million in fundraising, and I'll have to read more on that. But yeah, I'm not going to do it while we're doing the video. So that, you got that, and number of Americans owning crypto doubled in 2019. Yeah, that's the thing, is that you're seeing, in 2017 there was a hype-driven market, and in 2019 I call it the maturity. It's where the market is adjusting, and you're getting mainstream adapting, and it's all coming together. And this, it made me laugh out loud here. This article said that as crypto exchanges exit the U.S., which trading platforms will enter the breach? And I laughed out loud. Yeah, sure, Apollo's got the decentralized exchange, easily could take care of business. But this, come on. All right, because I'll show you the next one here. Crypto exchange Binance.us expands support for Dogecoin. I mean, that's just a joke. They're leaving. Who's going to fill the void? Well, I think Binance did. They're building all the coins, and they're Binance.us. Okay, you got that. Mike Novogratz at Galaxy Digital to launch Bitcoin Fund. So you've got a lot of news around, but I got to say one thing. Is that these different things that you're seeing around for crypto news, it's going to be changing the landscape. I mentioned in yesterday's video, the winds of change. You're seeing right now a coin basically go into its run of, how can I put it? It's basically a bull run for Apollo, because you've had it surging for the last week. It is going, and the reason why, people can see what's happening. You got the DEX building. They're building it. The devs are putting it together. You got Ethereum and Paxos stablecoin. Those are number one. Bitcoin's coming second, and they're going to add a lot more coins to the mix over here. Truly decentralized, no KYC, no verification. It's built into your wallet. Right, where you hold your coins, guess what? You have this right here in this dashboard. It's all right there in your most advanced wallet in the world. So you've got that, okay? You've got centralized exchanges coming in that Apollo's building on their website with a new website that's coming out. Centralized. And that's going to be used for anybody who wants to use it, but they're going to be using it in the regions in Africa and other places for direct bank funding and that for cash. So you've got that going on. And of course the people's currency, yep. That is the ticket. This announcement coming up in the first week of November. Nobody knows for sure what it's going to be. But you got to understand one thing if you're new to Apollo. They have been in Africa, working in the Africa Initiative to pursue national currency in the hyperinflation countries. Months later, they signed the partnership with the ADF group, because the ADF group knew, after they saw what Apollo had, so they were the obvious choice. So this is all going on, folks. And now they're making a major announcement in next week. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but I'll tell you one thing. In my Telegram group, Twitter, Everybody's feeling the mojo. They are feeling it. They feel what's going on with Apollo. Just like when XRP started going from nothing to something, okay, and the community grew. Well, guess what? You're doing it now, and there's a good reason why Apollo's growing. Their products, their assets, having the fastest, most private. They have basically private messaging, data storage, a marketplace to use your Apollos to shop. Okay, issue your own coin, forge using no electricity. Really think about it. It's a whole different fundamental, and it's so inexpensive, and it makes you coins, gives you coins. Okay, so this piece here, you can see on top, is for that reason that we have identified Apollo currency as the only and obvious choice with regards to cryptocurrency and its application. And I have that looking at yesterday's video for that agreement. You can read it. Steve's comment: we have made big strides in Africa since the start of our initiative. We have made a point to do things the right way. Instead of focusing on creating instant hype, we have put in the time to build relationships and to prove our tech. The news in November is a result of this approach. Dun dun dun. It's coming, folks. The first deal that is done in Africa with the government, more governments will follow suit. The domino effect. And when you have this going on, and Apollo is going to be fixing the lives of so many people in Africa because of its 0% inflation coin, right, the people's currency. Yeah, when they do national currency, it's going to be legal tender. Coins, paper money. They've already planned it. They've already shown pictures of prototypes. It's coming. It'll be supplied by the central bank. Yeah, so then everybody who gets Apollo, making their paychecks, getting valuable money, Apollo issued, and the government's using it. Think about that. And then having everybody who's in the world using and getting this kind of a thing and has the wallet, Apollo's wallet, enjoys the basics of having their own built-in DEX, private messaging, shop with doing what you want with your Apollos to have it delivered to your door. This is the thing you got to understand. Apollo is the all-in-one. Apollo is doing things that what people really want and what people really need. And you look at Stuart Hunter's post here, what we just talked about in this video. Big Africa news, killer 2020 roadmap for next year. Major exchange, well, of course 2020 is next year, but anyway, I'm not going to talk much about that right now. I got so much going on. Major exchange announcement tomorrow. That is the ticket. Today is ending in another 2.5 hours. Okay? So once that ends, Friday, TGIF comes. And with that, every Friday, Apollo does the vision update. Every Friday, talking about what they've done and what they have planned. Every month, they have a recap for the last 30 days with Colin Stone doing the videos. You have that. So basically tomorrow, they're announcing another big exchange. I'm not saying who it is yet. They don't know. But it's coming. And then by the first week of November, which is just less than 2 weeks from now, guess what? Africa, first one. Twing! So you can see the stars are aligning. And I wish that video GIF was just a little bit longer. Play it again. Oh yeah, there you go. I was trying to get a coffee. But anyway, this is a little blurred, but guess what? The feeling of Apollonauts around the world, once it takes off, yep, that's the ticket. Mac in my Telegram group, and he's in, of course, the main group, put this up the first time I saw it, and it's on Twitter everywhere. So, one more time. Okay, the feeling is, the mojo's there, guys. It's happening. The Apollo community is excited, and it's for good reason. Finally, I've been doing it since day one. Yep. All the way back in the first few months of 2018. Yeah, 2018, April. So I've been doing it daily overall for the last long time. And knowing what the all-in-one was back then, and what they planned on doing, sooner or later it was bound to happen. And guess what? heart and soul of the best coin in the world is finally cooking. And it's going to be the big boy. And that's all I can say. So going to the top of the charts, yeah, it's going to go. And when you think about the possibilities of where it is right now, ground floor, bada bing, bada boom. I am not your financial advisor. I am not. But I'll tell you one thing. When you look at the facts, do your research, go to the website, check out everything on the website. And I'm not going to go through it all right now. The platform, the wallets, the best wallet in the world. Download it, check it out. The team going around the world taking care of business. In Africa, kicking butt. The roadmap, look at it. The documents, having everything you need right there. The coin, places where you can buy it, but easy references. Bitmart, IDEX Pro, System Coin, and DigiFinex. And a new one popping tomorrow. Decentralized bank network that they're putting around the world. You can walk in and use your Apollos to, or I should say use your cash to buy Apollos. And then the partners. And then over in this tab, fan store, fax, and technical support. Customer service, folks. Who else has got that? And I will click on this link because you know what? When you look at the community and what they've been buying for the last year, they're getting everything under the sun Apollo. And they're enjoying the Apollo life. So if you haven't got involved in yet, just know this, the community is right there for you. On the website, the link to the Telegram group is right there on the main page. And just go in there and ask for any one of the guys, the admins of Lee and a few others, Matt. Just talk away, right there. It's all ready to explode. Because you know what? This new exchange announcement coming tomorrow is going to be the bomb. Whatever they put out there. Anytime you can get a top-rated exchange added to the mix, like DigiFinex, they just added, and Bitmart, IDEX Pro's even starting to go up the ranks in the top 20, and they have it. But I'll tell you one thing. The building blocks are coming together. They're building up, and away. And when they do the Africa deal, this is the thing, folks. You're looking at the coin doing what it's doing. And the thing is, it may have gone down in the last hour, but let's take a look. Because a lot of times in the hour is so, up and down. But the last hour, it's still up 2.61%. So you got to understand 2.62%. You got to understand is that this coin is on a mission. And that mission is going to be taking over the crypto world very shortly. Very shortly. It's on the way out. I just got to say this. We'll do this real fast. Normally I have another video or two playing. But today, I'm just going to do this one on the way out. Enjoy.